welcome to Raymies Garage. The wee job today is the Nissan Elgrand, which is my 2007 2.5 litre model, and we're still chasing the noise in the front of the car. So I'm going to change the track rod ends and get that out eventually, because they are moving. We had a look at that yesterday, and we'll also have a wee look at the fog lights at the rear, which are these lights here, which I've fitted. I don't think they're working because it's due an MOT shortly. It's never failed an MOT, this car, and I might tart up some of the suspension at the front, but we'll get the wheel off, we'll have a look at that. So this is the ball joint in question. I had that off yesterday and it is clicking, if you can hear that. So we're going to replace this section here on the track rod end, which is a part that steers the wheels. So we'll get that nut off and we'll knock that out, hopefully fairly simply, and we'll pop that out. Then I think we need to give that a wee bit of juice on there to slacken it up a wee bit, and I'll show you the ball joint off when I get it off. So there's the ball joint, quite slack, and that's that clicking noise we're hearing. So what I need to do is I need to grab that. There is actually marks on that we can grab that with a pair of Stilsons and a spanner on that end. I need to rotate that off, but first what I wanted to do is measure how many threads are out here. Maybe take a measurement from there to there, so as we know when we put it on, that's how far it goes. Now normally there's a lock nut on these, but I can't really see. It's got a flat end on it, so that's not a nut. Maybe it is a nut. I'll have a look and see what the new one looks like. But we'll get the tape measure out and we'll measure the distance from there back, how many threads are out. So this is the new one, nice new castle nut on it, new boot, and that you can't even move with your hand in comparison to that clicking noise. So this looks a wee bit different. I think it'll still go on. And that makes it a wee bit of a challenge, doesn't it? So that's shorter, so it looks like I'm going to have to try and put this on at best guess, and we'll get the wheel alignment done. So we will, because that's going to be different for that. Oh, it's tight. That's definitely tight. Jesus, I can't move that. So what I think we need is a bit of heat in here to try and help us to get that to move, and a better technique. So let me set up the heating gear and we'll heat all this up, see if we can get it to crack. Move the steering a wee bit. I've taken this track rod out, and what I'm going to do is apply a bit of mac gas on it. If that doesn't work, we'll get something a bit hotter. And the plan is just to put that back in there again to give us some leverage on that. So let's get it warmed up and see how we go on. movement on that there, which is good. So that is a nut. There we go. That looks as if it was one piece there, but I'm clearly mistaken with that. I'll try and get this off. Get it off. I'll not touch it because it's hot. There's the culprit. So I was unsure about that, but that stays on there. We'll give that a wee clean up with a wire brush, and that's to lock it in position. So the new one, let's have a look and see. So the new one is probably exactly the same size, so that's good news. Look at that. So there's some burn on it, so that's good. We can put that back to the same size I took it off, which was 20.3 centimetres. So I'm going to clean that up, get that all nice and clean, and we'll put the new one on. A wee bit of lube on that for the next guy. Cleaned all the threads up. Let's see, my measurement I think was 20.3. Isn't far away. That could go a wee bit more. Again, I probably have to get the wheel alignment done, which is fine, but we'll get it as close as we can. It's 20.4. 20.3. I didn't actually realise at the start of this knot was slack. I should have realised that, so I should have. Right, I think I'll have it there. I'm going to get a spanner for that, a pair of Stilsons on that. That looks like a, I don't know, maybe 19 or something, 20. Measure on that. Spot on. Spot on. Right, that's smashing. Again, this is nice and solid. We'll get that in there once we push that over. We'll give the place a wee tidy up before we start. So that's the new ball joint on. Hopefully measured reasonably okay until I get the wheel alignment done, but I did give it a bit of a spruce up with some Hammerite paint, so that'll be all right. Hopefully that'll stop the ticking noise, and that's that. On to the next one. We'll get the wheel off, the wheel on, and put it back together again. Right, we're at the other side. You can see I've put a new CV boot on there recently and a new tie rod end, and we're going to replace this track rod end here, and again, like the other side, I'll give it a wee spruce up, tidy up with paint, try and keep some of the rust off it, but I'll not film all that because I've just filmed it, but I'll come back when I've got that all off. Probably the same process with heating in here, get that nut off. We'll try and measure as best we can, but it definitely will need a wheel alignment. So I've got this second one off. this one's off. Obviously not cracked the boot, but it's still in pretty poor condition. Didn't have to use heat that time, we managed to split the bolt. So all we need to do is get the new track rod end and just screw that in there. Track rod end's on, fairly straightforward. I've given the suspension a wee bit of a protection paint there with some hammerite, certainly tidies it up a wee bit. So I'll get the wheel back on again and have another wee job just to fix in this car, which is the fog lights before its MOT on Tuesday. However, I have driven the car since I've done that and there's still a clunking type noise coming for there. I'm not sure if it's the drive shaft or not, so when it goes in for its MOT I don't think it would fail for that, but I'm going to get my garage to do a proper wheel alignment because it's not quite sitting right when I drove it, and we'll see if they can identify where that noise comes from. But I don't think it'll stop its MOT. I definitely think it's maybe a worn constant velocity joint on the drive shaft, but we'll see that once we get to the MOT on Tuesday. Well, here we are back from the MOT, and I'm delighted to tell you that it passed with 0 advisories. However, my garage could not figure out what that knocking noise is, and in the way home driving there's a slight noise there that I think I'll just have to try and get it up on the ramps and have a look myself to see if you can see anything moving on it. And there's Claire arrived with her electric vehicle, which we don't like on this channel. So on that note, I'll still continue to investigate that clunking noise, and if anybody's got an Elgrand and they can hear this slight noise, it's generally when it's decelerating. Please let me know. So that's that for this, guys, and I hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers for now.